Alex, can I ask you something?
Of course.
Have you ever walked into a room full of people and wished someone would come and talk to you first?
More times than I can count.
Making new friends sounds easy, but for many people, it's one of the hardest things to do.
Especially if you're learning English. Sometimes you know what you want to say, but you don't know how to start the conversation.
Or maybe you're worried you'll say something wrong.
If that sounds like you, don't worry. Today, we're going to have a simple English conversation about making new friends, starting conversations, and becoming more confident when meeting new people.
So relax, listen carefully, and let's improve your English together. Hi, Alex. Have you ever been nervous about meeting someone new?
Absolutely. I still remember my first day at a new school. Everyone already seemed to have their own friends. I didn't know where to sit or who to talk to.
That sounds uncomfortable. What did you do?
Honestly, nothing. I just sat quietly. I hoped someone would come and talk to me.
Did anyone?
Yes. A boy came over and asked, "Is this seat taken?" It was such a simple question, but that one question started a friendship that lasted for years.
That's amazing. Sometimes one small conversation can change everything.
Exactly. People often think they need to say something impressive, but that's not true. Sometimes a simple, "Hi, how are you?" is enough.
I agree. People usually remember how you made them feel, not whether your grammar was perfect.
That's especially important for learning English. Don't wait until you speak perfect English. Speak with confidence and kindness.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
What's the best quality in a friend?
For me, it's someone who listens. A good friend doesn't only talk, they also listen carefully. What about you?
I think honesty. I like people who are kind and honest. Even if we have different hobbies, honesty builds trust.
That's true. And I think another important thing is respect. Good friends respect each other's opinions. They don't have to agree about everything.
Exactly. Friendship isn't about being the same, it's about accepting each other's differences.
Can I tell you something funny?
Of course.
Once, I met someone at a language exchange event. I was so nervous that instead of saying, "Nice to meet you," I accidentally said, "Nice to eat you."
No way. What happened?
We both laughed. Then I corrected myself. That embarrassing moment actually made the conversation more relaxed.
I love that story. It reminds us that mistakes aren't always bad. Sometimes they help people connect.
Exactly. Most people won't judge you for making a mistake. They'll appreciate that you're trying.
That's a great lesson for English learners. Don't be afraid of mistakes. They're part of learning.
Let's give our listeners a few conversation starters.
Great idea. Here's one. Hi, I'm Emma. What's your name?
Or, where are you from?
Another one is, what do you like to do in your free time?
Or, what kind of music do you enjoy?
Simple questions keep conversations going.
And remember, people usually enjoy talking about their interests.
That's true. If you listen carefully and ask follow-up questions, the conversation becomes much more natural.
For example, if someone says, "I love football," don't just say, "Me too." Ask, "Who's your favorite team?" Or, "How long have you been watching football?"
Exactly. Curiosity keeps conversations alive.
Another important tip is to smile. A smile can make you seem friendly and approachable.
And don't forget eye contact. Not too much, but enough to show you're paying attention.
Sometimes we think making friends is about saying the perfect words, but it's really about being genuine.
I couldn't agree more. Be yourself. You don't need to pretend to be someone else. The right people will appreciate you for who you are. Before we finish today's podcast, we have a question for you.
What's the best advice you've ever received about making friends? Or tell us how you met your best friend.
We'd love to read your stories in the comments.
Remember, every friendship starts with a simple hello.
So don't be afraid to start the conversation. You never know where it might lead.
Thank you so much for listening to today's Easy English podcast.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to Fexorg Fluency for more easy English podcasts, conversations, and listening practice.
Keep learning, keep speaking, and keep making new connections.
We'll see you in the next podcast. Goodbye.